Hey, everybody. So, my freaking main man, Jahmyr Gibbs, has declared for the 2023 NFL Draft. And kind of all saw this coming. He's in his third year of college, and he's obviously an insanely talented player and running back and receiver and everything else you want him to be, too. I mean, the guy is just absolutely insane. My favorite player in a while. I made an entire video about Jahmyr Gibbs appreciation video, is what it was called, and I kind of went through, everything. I went through everything. I went through the whole story of how, he first showed up, exploded onto the scene at Tech, and I just suddenly realized how amazing it was, and an even better person. Jahmyr Gibbs is just he's so humble and down to earth, and just he doesn't want anything to do with the spotlight, and he's not flashy and like you see in a lot of these football players. He's just a special type of person, and obviously I was pretty upset when he left, and made a video freaking out. It's one of my like most popular videos, me freaking crying about Jahmyr Gibbs leaving, but it turns out he freaking saw that video, and he messaged me, and I'll forever be grateful for that. The way he reached out to me, and freaking thanked me for the support. And stop! Sorry, my freaking cats are having a meltdown in the background. But what was I talking about? Jahmyr Gibbs? Anyway, Jahmyr Gibbs, yeah, he messaged me, and it was the best ever. I was like, holy crap, he took the time out of his day to freaking message me. He's like one of the best players in the country, and took the time out of his day to message some dude freaking out on the internet. Really cool of him. He's a really great guy, and I couldn't be happier for him. And I was followed him at Bama this year. I've taken a lot of crap because at the beginning of the year, I said that I was going to be pulling for Bama too, and obviously they didn't have the best year, but I was pulling for them and for Jahmyr Gibbs. And I haven't really made any videos about it besides the Jahmyr Gibbs appreciation video that I made at the beginning of the year. But I still get a lot of crap. I still get called like C Gump and stuff like that. Like, really, man? Like, I'm like, I didn't even make a lot of videos about it. But I did watch Alabama games. I did pull for my man Gibbs. And it honestly hurt, watching him ball out for another team. He was great the 2 years that he was here at Tech. It's just that he wasn't the losing. He's not a loser, and obviously we went 3-9 both years that he was here, and he's better than that. So he even said in his Alabama just played Kansas State in the Sugar Bowl, and when they asked him about opting out, he was like, I never even considered opting out of this bowl because I've never been in one before. So that was like, I was like, damn, that's sad. But he's clearly talented enough to get to the NFL, and he's a class act. And he posted this thing on his Twitter here. I wanted to show real quick, and I was blown away when I freaking first saw this. This doesn't happen. Okay, he says, right off the bat, you can see he's got Alabama and Georgia Tech right there. He shouts out his school that he transferred from. I mean, who the hell does that? Freaking Jahmyr Gibbs. That's who. I mean, you just never see this. Usually whatever player transfers, they don't acknowledge their old school. First, I want to thank the two schools that I had the privilege to play for. To Georgia Tech, y'all supported me for 2 years, and my time on the flats will always be special. My teammates at Tech are my brothers and always will be. To Coach Collins, Coach Key, and Coach Choice, I appreciate the opportunity you gave me. And he included him as the freaking running back at Georgia Tech, man. I gotta say, I might be a little biased here, but I think the white and gold looks a little better on him than the crimson and white there, but that's just me. Then, of course, he thanks Alabama. He was, him and Bryce Young, the two best players on the team this year for them. And then he announces that he's going to the draft. So pretty awesome. Pretty awesome that he gave the shout out to his old freaking school there. It took me by surprise because I don't know, you just don't see that, and it just kind of speaks to his character. And tell you what, right now, whatever freaking NFL team drafts him, getting a hell of a player. He's criminally underrated. He is criminally underrated. He's so. I mean, Alabama, it is what it is at Alabama these past couple of years. They haven't been living up to their, normal standard, and he kind of flew under the radar this year. Obviously, he gets recognition because he's a great player on their offense, but not the amount as like a really good, like, transcendent player would get on an Alabama, because they're obviously not in the playoff picture. They weren't even in the SEC championship, so. Jahmyr Gibbs is pretty underrated, and he's going to be probably a late first-round pick or early second-round pick, in my opinion. And whatever team gets him is going to get a steal because, he's just an amazing, amazing player. And they were talking about, he can get a first-round pick if he's able to run a 4.3, a sub 4.4. I think he ran a 4.3 something. 40. The dude's like insanely fast. He said he could even get better than that. And Alabama fans know what I'm talking about. Georgia Tech and Alabama fans know what I'm freaking talking about. When he has like a speed boost button that he presses when he sees the gap, boom. You can watch his film and watch him. His acceleration is insane. I know he ran track in high school, and he's just insane. So I had to give a shout out to my main man Jahmyr Gibbs. He's a total beast, and it breaks my heart that he come here when we were in the worst. I mean, it is what it is. It's the worst period in Georgia Tech history. But Jahmyr Gibbs was the one bright shining spot, and I am grateful to have had him play for us, and I am excited to watch him go to the next level. I couldn't be happier for him, and whatever freaking team. Whatever team drafts him, that's going to be my freaking NFL team, because I know damn well the freaking Falcons aren't doing me any favors in that. So, whatever team Jahmyr Gibbs goes to, I might even get his jersey. I kind of told myself, like, I wouldn't get a player's jersey, especially if they left, but Jahmyr Gibbs is different, and I couldn't appreciate him more. He gave a shout out, and I just love Jahmyr Gibbs. So, to you, Jahmyr Gibbs, congratulations, and good luck in the NFL. Go Jackets. Hey, roll Tide one time, and I'll see you guys next time.